Friday afternoon. So there's that. All right. So first things first, you guys. If you are watching this on YouTube, do make sure that you click on the subscribe button and also click the bell so you are the first to find out whenever new videos come on, just like this, willy-nilly, whenever I feel like it, okay? And then also, if you are not watching on YouTube, then what you need to do is you need to go over to YouTube. You need to search my first and last name. Then you need to click on the subscribe button and also the bell so you are notified whenever new videos come on, okay? All right, let me go ahead and get rid of this. So you guys, today what I wanted to talk about is something. Hey, Megan, I see you. Hey, Emily. And Lynette, I see you too. You guys, something that I wanted to talk about today is something that's it's so important. It's crazy important, you guys. And I just can't help but talk about it, okay? So that's what we're going to be doing today. The simplest thing, you guys, that is going to radically change your entire life. And after I tell you what it is, those of you that have been through it will be like, yes, absolutely, 100% yes. Okay. It's this one simple thing, and it's the difference between people that are successful and people that are not, okay? So we're talking people with, you know, if you want to call success dollars, then you're talking about millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires, so on. If you want to talk about success as in a happy home life, if you want to call success a thriving business, if you want to call success being happy in your life, whatever you want to call success, it doesn't matter. I'm not just talking dollars here. Now, it directly affects dollars, don't get me wrong, but I'm not just talking dollars here. This is success, period, okay? So it's like the slightest difference and the biggest difference, okay? It's how you react, okay? And here specifically is what I mean. Successful people, again, dollars in their life, whatever. Successful people will see opportunities everywhere, okay? That same situation that a successful person sees as an opportunity, a person that is not successful, okay, is going to see as a challenge. They're going to see it as an obstacle, not even a challenge. It's actually worse than that. It's an obstacle. They're going to see it as, well, let's just get real. Let's get real for a second, okay? I love you guys so much. Let's just chat. People that are not successful, you will never see a successful person play a victim. Okay? I read this in a book today, and it hit me right between the eyes, and I'm like, yes, absolutely. The Millionaire Mindset, you guys. Heather put me onto that book. As she told me 2 months ago. I just finally had the time to today, so I started reading it, and I was like, what? Okay, yeah, right. So you guys, there's not a successful person on the planet that has a victim mentality, that feels like everything just happens to them and everybody is out to get them and their life is just, you know, man, this thing happened and that thing happened and that thing happened and whatever, right? You will not see a successful person that has a victim mentality, okay? You will see all of the people that are not successful, for the most part, have a victim mentality. Now, here's the thing. A victim mentality you don't have to take with you to your grave. If you have a victim mentality, or if you feel like maybe it's not hard, first of all, let me put you at ease a little bit if you have a victim mentality, because it's not hard to develop it, okay? Society kind of breeds it a little bit, right? They kind of tell us to feel sorry for ourselves, and you're anxious and you're depressed, and yeah, everybody's out to get you, and all of that, you know, yeah, you should really be mad about this, and you should be mad about that, and yeah, they're doing all these things to you, right? There's like that victim mentality that the society breeds in you anyway, what you're doing is you're allowing that to manifest. You're allowing that to actually run your life, as opposed to say like, okay, well, here's what I can actually do with that, right? So yeah, I lost this. Yeah, like maybe that door shut, like a conversation, what was it, last week that we had on here, where a door shuts and then you look around at everything else to see where that opportunity is. That's exactly what I'm talking about here. But it's the difference, you guys, got to put the coffee down. It's the difference, you guys, between being successful or not. You have to take control of that mindset of yours, okay, you guys? Because once you can actually look at things as opportunities and look forward into the future and say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, right? And you take control, you plant your flag is the way that I describe it a lot. You plant your flag and say, I'm doing this thing, right? I commit to doing this thing, right? I looked a little bit like American Gothic there for a second. But anyway, whenever you commit to doing things like that, you guys, then there's an entire, you guys know how I talk about this, there's an entire symphony that just comes up to kind of sweep you off your feet and then just take you to the thing that you wanted to do. But here's the thing. You can use that to help yourself, and you can use the same opposite side of that coin to hurt yourself and to keep hurting yourself over and over and over again. And I went down a rabbit hole a little bit, but what I was saying before is I understand if you've gotten into a victim mentality or a victim mindset. I understand that. We are bred to do that. It's all around us in the world, which is why you have to decide. Which is why you have to decide that's not going to be you, right? Because your kids are watching. Because that doesn't need to be your life, right? Because how good does it feel to always be at the mercy of somebody else? Because whenever you're a victim, you're at the mercy of somebody else doing something to you, always. Oh, they did this and they're complaining and blah, 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 right? No, I can't even, you guys, for those of you trying to get out of the victim mentality, I need check time. Oh, we're doing good. For those of you trying to get out of the victim mentality or the victim mindset so you can move forward, right? My biggest piece of advice to you guys is to prune that friend circle. Prune it, you guys, okay? You need to prune all of the complainers, all of the negativity, all of the people that talk about other people, all of the people that just have a bunch of crap to say about whatever. They just want to complain. We all know who they are, right? But if you know who they are, you need to stop spending so much time with them. And in my, on my Facebook feed, I'll just snooze people for 30 days because I only do it for 30 days because then I'm like, well, I don't know, maybe in 30 days they'll be better. I don't know, I'm not going to block them or whatever, but I'll snooze them for 30 days and then we'll see what happens. And then if I see it again, then I just snooze them for another 30 days. That's just what I do. I always assume growth is going to happen at some point. I just don't know when it's going to be. So I'll snooze until it does, right? But you guys, that's important. Pruning that inner circle, because Jim Rohn said it best, you become basically the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with, right? Are those 5 people complaining? Are they upset with their life? Do they wish they had done better and aren't taking steps to do so, right? You guys, this is your life. This is it. What are you doing with it, right? And there's another thing that I read a long time ago, and I don't know who says it, and then I look up who wrote it, and I don't ever know. It's one of those quotes you just don't know. But the thing is, you think you have time. That's like the sentence. The thing is, you think you have time. You don't. You got to turn it around today. It's like what I tell my 5-year-old. Listen, we got to turn this around. Let's turn it around. You can choose to do this or you can choose to do that. And if she chooses something that is complainy or whatever, then I just say, okay, we need to turn it around. And everybody has that opportunity, right? Turn it around. You just turn it around in an instant. It doesn't take, you don't have to take a college course. You don't have to go, study hours and hours and hours of lectures to turn it around, you guys. You have to decide. What do you want? What do you want with your life, you guys? What do you want? Just a heads up, I can't even. Sorry. Oh my word. I can't talk about this without talking about this. Boom. You guys know who are already in it. I can't talk about mindset without talking about this. You guys, mindset is the very first week of this. I don't know if you've seen the testimonials, but people's lives are changing. People are getting checks in the mail that they didn't know. People are getting job offers. They're getting raises. Their husbands' businesses are taking off. Their husbands are starting to support them in their business and their desire to create income from home, you guys. This is the very first week is all about mindset. And that's just where we focus on it. But every day we follow up with it. Every day, every day, every day, every day, because it's that important. You have to recalibrate, you guys. I have to recalibrate. We all have to recalibrate, right? We all do. We all get in ruts, or we all get used to doing the things that you're doing, right? And sometimes when you get used to doing the things that you're doing, you end up doing like, ever so slightly. Ever so slowly and slightly, you start veering off track, right? That's why it's like a daily need for recalibration. We have to recalibrate always. Check in, right? Make sure that you're in a good space. You guys, if you're not in my signature system yet, signature program, it's called Home-Based Revolution. The reason we called it as a revolution is because that's exactly what it is. You guys, I'm tired of seeing moms that aren't able to do what they want to do. I'm tired of seeing moms, talking to moms that say, literally, I heard this the other day, and if you're watching right now, I love you so much. I'm tired of hearing moms say, I used to love what I did before I had my kids, and now they won't ever know what their mom did. They won't know who their mom was and what I brought to the table. I'm tired of hearing that, you guys. Let's change it. Let's flip the script, you guys. This is not fun and games, right? I mean, it will be fun. And you're going to make a bunch of friends and it's going to be awesome. And all of a sudden life is just fun. It's like a party every day kind of, right? Because you're living in purpose on purpose. But whenever you do that, you guys, you're showing your kids what it looks like. And you're showing your kids who mom is. You're showing your kids, hey, listen, mom's going to make some extra money so we can go to Disney World this summer. With masks on. Mom's going to make some extra money so we can rent a cabin somewhere. Mom's going to make some extra money so you can have like an awesome birthday party, right? Mom's going to make some extra money so you can go to college and not have to worry about it. Mom's going to make some extra money so you can maybe have a little nest egg whenever you leave the house, and then you can thank mom for that, right? That's, you guys, we have lost our way completely. And it isn't because of, here, I'm going to take this off the screen. It isn't because of us desiring to lose our way. We were led astray, right? We were led there. We were led into a place of complacency. We were led into a place of seen and not heard. We were led into a place, you guys, of us not having worth, quite frankly. Okay? That's time's up. It is time to change things, you guys. Period. The first way that you are going to change things is you're going to change your mind. You're going to change how you see things. My challenge to you guys is that whenever you catch yourself complaining, whenever you catch yourself going like, maybe being jealous of somebody else's success or being like, bah, 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 bah. You know, it kind of sounds like that. Whatever it is, it usually sounds a little or feels a little like, bah, bah, bah. So you know what I'm saying, I'm sure. So whenever you feel that way, you guys, my challenge to you is to be so present and in the moment that you just click, that you're like, oof, not doing that. Not doing that, right? And then turn it around. Hashtag turn it around, okay? Just instead find the good in it. Find something good, happy, peaceful, an opportunity. Find those things in it, you guys. They exist in every single situation. Okay. It's up to us to choose to look at it. And what we choose to look at gets bigger. Whatever it is that we choose to focus on gets bigger. So do you want the good stuff to get bigger, the opportunities, the miracles, right? Do you want those to get bigger? Or do you want perceived failure and frustration and victimhood? Because that'll get bigger too. You are responsible for creating your own world. I've never said it like that before, you guys. You are responsible for creating your own world. If you allow it to be created for you, you are not going to like what you get. Guarantee it. You're responsible for this. And you're responsible for showing your kids how to do it, you guys. Okay? All right. I'm going to do this one more time. Bebop. Case study. It is half price right now. Well, I mean, it'll be 2 times as much in 5 weeks, whenever this first run is over with. But you can go ahead and still get in. The next group starts on Monday, so you have until Monday to get in. The next week, you'll have the first 3 weeks, of course, or the first 2 weeks. And then the next week, on Monday, I drop the new ones, which is all of the types of income streams that you could definitely do. And then you just choose which ones you want to gun for, and then we start, right? So that is next. What you guys do is you message case study to Living the Dream with Martha. That is my Facebook business page, okay? Just message the words case study. I'll know what you're talking about. It's the easiest thing to do for me to know what conversation we're having right off the bat. So that's why we do that, okay? All right, now I want to look at your guys' stuff here, okay? So let me go into, let me look at my time, 17:02. Okay, I got a few minutes. All right. Oh, man, look at all of you guys. Let me see. Paula, hey, I'm here with you. Well, hello, Paula. Sarah, success is all of that. I claim all of that for myself. Amen. Let me actually get rid of this graphic. There you go. Now you can read words. Lori, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Lynn, I love that you aren't just taking money. Yeah, no, that's not how I roll at all. Claudette, I'm excited. I'm talking with my husband tonight about us doing the signature program. Oh, I love it. Husbands really they seem to really understand me well. So my suggestion to you would be to just have them watch some of my videos, because they seem to, I'm a strategist, right? Like I kind of speak that language where guys are like, I get that. That makes sense. All right. So I would just suggest having him watch a couple videos so he can understand, like, I'm not just some fluffy, here, I'm going to do all these things. Like we're going to do this, right? I think that's most men's fear is like, oh gosh, what is she getting, right? It would be mine. It would be mine. Let's see, Bryn. Yes. I love it. Okay. Got people tagging folks. Bryn, you will never see a successful person play a victim. Boom. Drop the mic. You will never ever see a successful person play a victim, because that's not how they would have gotten successful. And if they started playing the victim, they would have lost their success. That's why personal development is so important before you start making a bunch of money, because you'll just lose it. You'll just lose it because you won't know how to hang on to it, you guys. Marcy, you got to believe it will happen for it to happen. Amen to that. Sarah, buckle up. This is worth her putting her coffee down for. Yeah. Jennifer, and when you fall backwards, jump up and run forward. Yes, absolutely. Well, that's the thing, you guys. It's important to understand. I'm going to have to pop off here. It's important to understand that we're going to fail. There's going to be things that look like failure, but fail forward. And failing forward is learning from it and moving on. You don't stop and you don't cry about it. You're like, oh, here's what I learned. Awesome. Now let's do this again. Okay, you guys, I have to get out of here. You have the best night. I will see you later. Bye-bye.